Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to this weird little thing that we're doing with some shitty light in the back. Okay, so welcome to Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart Part 7. For for this episode and the preceding 2 episodes, we had some really weird, mysterious fuck up with the audio, and so you're gonna hear like an I say ever so slight, but like...
Mic audio specifically.
Yeah. The game audio's fine. There's a slight buzz going on where like the mic just fucked itself. And so for the first time since Insane Trilogy Part like 10, back with me and Vic, we're going to do some post commentary for these ones. So that we're doing that, and you have to deal with it. Is that Cyclone? That's Cyclone.
Yeah.
Part 7, 8, 9. Post commentary. Son of a bitch.
Fuck.
VidGamesFTW.
Welcome back to Ratchet and Clank. Here, sit down, friend.
I'll sit on this chair.
Welcome to post commentary.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed that dumb little live action video we shot like out of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, because this was from our first playthrough here with my computer, because we're getting used to it. And then the second time, we didn't really have that issue, but for whatever reason, during our first time when we were here, we had issues.
Like the first couple parts were okay.
Yeah, they're fine, but then
these parts
the
got
second
weird.
half of them got weird. I don't know. Maybe I like bumped the microphone.
I don't even know.
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Once more, sorry for the little slight buzzing, but we were able to salvage the game audio. It's like the mic audio is like there, but it's not there because it's just a bunch of buzzing. It was platforming. Bye. See you later.
Wow. I clearly was having a moment there. I had a little trouble with a lot of these types of platforms. Yep, like that. Again.
I like these levels, though, because these ones are just little like mini platforming challenges.
Oh, yeah. No, they're cool. No, this game definitely handles like the platforming pretty good, because it just controls really smooth. I just suck.
Well, for it being your first Ratchet game, like, you're doing exceptionally well.
That's good.
This is about as, like, basically skilled, averagely skilled as a newcomer could possibly be without being like, what the fuck's happening? Where am I going? What is that?
Well, that's
How do I
good.
shoot?
How do I shoot? I've played many shooters, so...
I'm saying, yeah, if you play shooters and you play platformers, which I know you've played a bunch of both, then this should feel right at home.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm fairly comfortable with both. Obviously, I'm not as good as platformers as you guys, but I'm good enough.
You're good. If you beat Odyssey and got everything...
Well, I didn't 100% it.
I don't know.
But I did beat the game, yeah.
Oh, what did you get? No, you fucked up. There it is. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I was probably getting...
Helmet.
Oh, yeah, because I put on the...
Let's see. Galactic Ranger.
I remember, because you were explaining to me that I could customize...
The Carbonox armor was our first full set.
Yes. And I'm pretty sure we've just been using it like this whole time.
Also because I was explaining how it does cover your face during cutscenes.
Oh, yeah, so I purposely left the helmet off. I mean, we'll see here, obviously, right now. I'm just flipping through it, because we would have been talking about, like... Because I was noticing some of the armor pieces have different, like, actual bonuses and stuff on the side.
Yeah.
It's not just cosmetic. Some of them are. Like,
I thought,
this one is nothing. It's just for looks, but...
That was a cool piece of detail, how to differentiate if you're playing as Rivet or Ratchet. Rivet's arm never changes. It's always her yellow arm.
Yeah, so even if you have the set on that basically takes up,
the arm never
yeah, you'll still be able to tell.
Yeah. I mean, also, she's got a big bushy tail, and Ratchet's is all skinny. With a little poof at the end.
You get poof?
Oh yeah, I was showing you, you were like, this is dope, because I was showing you all the color customizations and all that.
Yes. I like customizing. especially like because I know a lot of times when you have customizing like this, it's usually just for like multiplayer. So having it in a campaign where you can actually see the difference in the story mode is really
Yeah.
cool.
It carries over to the cutscenes as well.
Yeah, one of the Halo Reach, I think in like the Halo series, I know you haven't played it, is is the only title in the entire series that has that feature, and I loved it. I was like, dude, that's so because whenever a game allows for that, it's like an expression of yourself, so
Yeah.
you get to feel like you are and obviously, I mean, we're not
We are
animals.
a cute Lombax girl, in fact.
but yeah, being able to customize your story mode character allows you to feel more, I don't know, it's just like a really easy way to feel more involved, I guess.
It's
like an
funny-
expression of yourself
Yeah.
going through the story mode, and that's just a really cool thing, I think.
I mean, it's funny too because normally I don't do a whole lot of customizations because I usually like the default stuff that I'm given. So like, I don't go because even in Crash 4 you can unlock skins and there are a ton of them for both Crash and Coco, and I don't. There are a couple that I will keep on because I just like them, but sometimes I will also play just with their normal, regular outfits on. We're trying to figure out what we wanted to do here.
The reflections on the armor are really nice.
With ray tracing as well, it's insane. I don't know if this mode that we had has ray tracing, but you could fiddle with that.
Yeah,
in the
because ray
options.
tracing, I mean, because it's so taxing and it's such a new tech still that
But the PS5 is so cool in that
it can do some of it.
it does do it quite flawlessly. But there's a give and take. It's like, okay, performance and stuff. Like, okay, do you want 30 or 60? Do you want 30 with ray tracing, which looks apparently insanely gorgeous, or 60 with ray tracing, which doesn't drop frames as far as I'm aware, but it does look pretty spiffy as well.
Yeah, but they just don't ray trace quite as much because it's
It's
like
not-
different thing. Right?
yeah.
You can do like everything, which is tough, or that you can have it setting so it's just like the most reflective metals, but not everything.
Yeah, the full ray tracing ability on 60 isn't there. Because
It's just so taxing. Yeah, but it makes a huge difference in terms of the visuals. The realistic lighting really adds like a whole level of detail.
Yeah, because like I said, the Ratchet reboot on PS4 does look really good, but it doesn't look this good. This game was specifically designed with the PS5 in mind.
Uh-huh.
Insomniac's like always innovating on their games like that, and it's so cool. Because even, I remember one of the first games running on a PS5 before we knew what it looked like or anything like that was Spider-Man from Insomniac. They were showing off the differences in the ray tracing and the lighting and shadows and everything. The performance differences and all that. And it was pretty cool. So I was like, oh shit, alright. Because normally I don't care about that stuff. When it shows shit like the reflections and stuff, I'm like, well, that's cool, and I will appreciate it, but I'm not going to notice it while running through the game for the first time.
Yeah, so that's sort of, for me,
For the
it's
most part.
like, obviously we play some pretty classic old games, so graphics are not exactly high on our thing, but it's always one of those things where, like, it's definitely appreciated, and it's really nice to have, but I'm not going to take it over good gameplay. I'm not going to take
Yes.
it over better performance necessarily,
Yes.
right? Like, it's, right. Obviously, I don't want it to be super ugly, right? There is a standard, but there is an expectation to a degree, but for the most part, for me, like, one of the things that always is the biggest influence on me is
Ooh, you're going to learn a new thing. Check it out.
the way physics works. Oh yeah, I remember trying to look for this. So I was like, "What?" And you were,
Kablam.
I thought that was cool.
Go, Bolt, get. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Was for
Not
me
too
like in
ugly
old
or-
games, because
yeah.
obviously some of my favorite games are on the Nintendo 64, which by today's standards is not that good looking anymore.
Ocarina with ray tracing when?
Dude,
Vigilante 8 with ray tracing.
I know there's been rumors of like
Adaptive triggers.
Ocarina of Time getting like a remaster for the Switch.
They're not going to do it. It's going to be an emulated port.
Yeah, they're just gonna be like, look, it's the 3DS version ported to the Nintendo Switch. Yeah.
That's an even bigger insult. Fucking Mario 64 DS remaster.
Yeah. Because it's on or the 3DS version. Yeah, because it's on
You guy fucking walking.
it's on the new expansion pass.
expansion pass.
The $50 ripoff. But
I want Zircon
That's a
Jr. to
classic
say expansion pass.
But for me, it's always been about like movement, really. Like if you have a like Link, obviously it's in like a low F frames per second, but his movements are fairly natural and fluid. Where if you ever have those old exploration games where your character has like this very over exaggerated like bounce and movement to his walk, I fucking hate that. I hate it. It's so ugly and it's so jarring and I can't stand it. It's one of the reasons why I know you haven't really played the Fallouts, but Fallout 3, your character does that and I refuse to play it for that reason.
Oh my God.
It's so jarring.
These fucking rude people just walking in front of the screen.
I know, like get out of my way. You see I'm doing something here? Jeez.
I'm upgrading my shit, bruh. You're filling out the dick and balls.
The dick and balls.
I don't know if we made that joke already in the playthrough up to this point, or if we just spoiled a joke. I think we did, actually.
Well,
Look at this guy, this blarg ass.
you can't blame us. We don't remember exactly what we said in these episodes. So for this part through the next two,
We're just going to reference a bunch of stuff that either has or hasn't happened yet in the playthrough. Mind you, we recorded up to part, like, 13 or 14.
14.
And you're watching 6 right now. And if you're watching
Or
it...
7.
When
This is 7.
7, sorry. And if you're watching this when it was uploaded, then, like, yeah, we still have another couple parts left to go before we start the next session of recording.
Yeah. So, like we were saying, it was our first time recording here, literally, and with this setup. Like I said, apparently we did it. Mario down.
We did
at my
do
house.
the ending to, like, the last 3 or so
don't remember
episodes
that at all.
of Mario Odyssey here.
I don't remember that at all. But that was a completely different setup. Like, this is a completely different setup that we're doing here, and I think, and so I'm not even sure. I think maybe like
Craiger Bear.
I don't know, but Craiger Bear. He loves to point those out to me.
Just because I wanted the trophy, and I'm like, where the fuck are these Trigger Bears?
Oh yeah, we're in the
It's Zerky's, it's the pub.
the pub. It's a sheepy.
It's Drek. That's what happens to Drek, the original villain of the first game. In the reboot, he gets turned to a sheep.
Namaste.
Oh yeah, so this is Zerky. He's the alternate dimensional version of Mr. Zircon. Mr. Zircon is the guy that used to be your weapon dude, like Mr. Fungi is in this game. So Mr. Zircon is all about violence and stuff, but Zerky, the alternate dimension counterpart, is against violence. At least direct violence within his own vicinity. Rusty Pete was a guy that we saw at the beginning of the game. This is Pierre, his alternate dimensional counterpart. Who for some reason is just a French pirate. Because sure.
Because why not?
A factor for it. Let's see, take it outside. There it is. To the terminal. He's like, okay. I love the expressions on these characters. They did so good with the facial expressions.
Yes, they did.
But these little tiny nuances that, especially on Rivet, that they did a really good job.
I don't know why. Only just now watching it back have I noticed. Maybe I did notice. I don't know that she has earrings.
Yeah. I made a joke about that. I said, when did she get her ears pierced?
Well, I probably was like in.
You were in paying attention mode because it was a cutscene.
Yeah, or something. Yeah. Oh yeah, the booty wobbler.
It's the epic jukebox.
Starboy.
Terror bites of despair. Look at that guy. Oh yeah, I was like, find the marker, find the marker, find the marker. And you were like, what marker? I'm like, wait, back. Hey.
Oh yeah, and then you started laughing because you never seen.
I
that
never
one
saw
before.
that one. I was like, I didn't know she does Charlie Brown dancing.
I remember.
Yeah. It's like so like you don't have to do this. You don't even know it's there, but it's so cool.
This is one of those things where the developers were probably just having fun.
Yeah. Also, you can pause it and do photo mode with it, obviously. Photo mode. Look at Zircon Jr. Zircon Jr. It's time to fight. The good fight. There he is.
Zircon Jr.
Richard Horvitz himself as a little annoying robot. Yeah, we talked a little bit about him. We were like, everyone ever who now brings in Richard Horvitz as a voice actor for their character, they say, this character is either specifically designed to be Zim, or, hey, Richard, just do the voice of Zim for this character.
Yep.
And that's the majority of his voice roles. Either Zim or Raz from Psychonauts. Which is easier on the ears, but it's still, like, the same voice.
Wave 1 complete. What was that? It was like 5 waves, I think?
Yeah. Health collected.
Get all the pickups.
You see I'll split you in 2? Jesus. Look at these balls.
I don't want to look at it balls.
They're shooting balls at you.
The only balls I've ever seen are my own, and I don't want to see anybody else's.
I was hoping you would say something other than your own. Oh, you're using the ricochet here.
You want me to have seen other balls?
Nah, that's fine. Just curious if you have.
No.
Okay.
Well, if I have, I blocked them out.
I have. Looking Jason dead in the eye. That's not a lie either. I have.
Why?
Because I took figure drawing class.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fun.
I mean, you have to be mature. Obviously, you
Yeah,
can't do stupid shit,
Well,
or they'll kick you out. But I've seen everything.
Gotta appreciate the human anatomy.
Yeah, man.
Nature's artwork.
It was a weird class. Look at these guys with blades.
Get away. Wave 3.
Complete. Now it's time for wait for it.
Wave 4.
Way forward. Hey Chase, when are we gonna play Shantae in the Pirate's Curse?
Way to just lower that in there.
It's such a good game, and I know you'll like it because it somewhat follows a Zelda-ish formula.
We have other things we need to do.
Oh, there are a lot. There are many plans we have, which we're actively doing. I mean, this was one of them. I was like, you need to play Rift Apart. Because the original plan, way back when we were doing Jet Force Gemini, was, well, it wasn't even a plan. We mentioned it in that episode where I had that laughing fit, and I killed myself in a funny way, and I pissed Chase off. We were talking about Ratchet at that point, right before it happened. So we didn't really know it was going to be a plan yet, but I was like, you should play Ratchet because it's a fun game. And I was thinking the original, very first game. And then that we just kind of dropped that to do all the other stuff that we've done since then. And then this game comes out, and I'm like, this is such a fun game. And I was like, I want to do it for the channel. And then I would have done it with Victor, but then in my mind I was like, oh wait, Chase has never played a Ratchet game. This would be the perfect opportunity for us to do that. And I talked it over with Miharu. I was like, should we... Our original plan, because I did eventually make a thumbnail for us doing the original very first game. And I've had that in the works for a while, and that's been kind of on the, back burner for some time. So I asked Miharu, I was like, okay, do you recommend that we play the very first game as Chase's first Ratchet game, or should we do Rift Apart since it's so beginner-friendly? And it's very fun, it's very efficient, it's very fluid, or just for the nostalgia's sake, so should we do the first game? And she was like, probably do Rift Apart. I was like, okay, fine with me. And here we are.
Doing Rift Apart.
Doing post-commentary
but not at
on
this
Rift
very
Apart.
moment.
Yeah.
Because right now we're just kind of...
Also, we didn't see when we've ended this episode, so I hope that we don't go over it somehow. I was gonna say, can you wiggle the mouse so we can see
Okay.
how much time we have left? No, we still have plenty of time.
We still have probably about another 7 minutes.
Yay. This is what happens, guys, when your audio fucks up and you have to keep tabs on what's going on.
Yeah. We listened to the first few. We're like, okay, we should be fine. And then obviously we should have kept listening.
Yeah.
Because
This one went... and
we were like, we stopped paying attention. Everything went to shit.
Again, we apologize profusely for that buzzing noise you're hearing in the back.
Yeah.
You can hear the game audio, but you can hear that damn buzzing. There's nothing we can do about it, I'm sorry. Either you get no game audio and have to put music in and make my job a living hell. Well, no, I can put in music from the game. Are you referencing the Mario Sunshine video?
Yeah.
Next up on Mario Sunshine, then you just eat shit immediately in Corona Mountain.
Yeah, that was a thing that happened.
It's hilarious. Well, I had that moment too.
Yeah, you had it too.
In the finale, the actual finale to Mario Sunshine. I gotta get back to doing more compilations on the channel. I have a few already. I haven't started editing them, but I have a few in mind. Like I have a follow-up to the hardest laughs that I think we'll put out at some point.
That'll be good. Uh-oh, I'm at 7 health.
7 health, 6 health.
Friend Coyce.
I was like, what? Are you having a stroke?
No, his name.
Francois, yeah. They were just taking... I remember Victor and I used to laugh our asses off reading like the Wii era Mario booklets because they would have like 3 versions of the booklet in one because it's the English version, like the Spanish and French, or like the French and Japanese text versions. So we would go into we'd flip through the French version and be like, Croix de la Tard plus Tard Mario. And it was really funny.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you actually pronounce the words, but it's funny to say them to pronounce them as they're, no, that guy in the back, as they're spelled. Now, a really, really cool piece of detail. You're laughing at their antics, but as early as that shot right there when she's putting the little thing in them, that didn't sound right. Anyway, you can see Emperor Nefarious' little helper bot in the back kind of spot them and then just pull up a menu in disguise. And I didn't know that she was even in there that early. You can't see her right now from this angle. But that was an awesome piece of detail. That's some... See, she's right there. She's even glancing, like, sneaking some peeks. And it's framed to where it's supposed to be obvious she's in the back, but when you're looking at them, so, like, you don't see it. So I thought that was really cool. Because they make it obvious at the end of this scene. It's like, oh, she was listening the whole time. We have to build a new Dimensionator.
Gary.
He goes, meow.
Gary, come home.
Oh, Jesus.
That episode.
Yeah, and then they said Gary come home again, and they made a 3rd movie about it.
Phase quartz.
Yeah.
Gotta recreate the device.
Again, look at these little shots. He misses his friend.
Yep.
Be careful out there. Then someone said, I ship them. Oh God. Oh. There she was the whole time. Oh my God. Oh my God. Anyway, I think tune in next time. Is it time yet?
Is it?
It might be.
Let's see.
Oh, we got 3 minutes left.
We got Trace Minutos.
So, okay. Well, tune in 3 minutes. And... No, but this is the start of, like, the real, like, flipping between, like, okay, so, yes, Rivet and Clank are a thing right now, but then we'll see who Ratchet teams up with later, and then we start flipping between characters and stuff, and it's, like, more so than now, and it's like, a lot of good variety. Let's go talk to Miss Zircon.
The Drill Hound.
That's a good one. I don't know if you didn't have enough here.
Oh, you know,
Did you get it?
I think I got it at some point.
It's
Yeah,
it's good.
I think I did.
I love the drill
Because I know I don't have all of them yet. There's some that I don't
No.
have.
Well, there's still a bunch you haven't even seen yet.
But what I mean, ones that are available to me, I have not gotten all of them.
yeah.
Mort.
Mort? What you doing, Mort?
I want to know how they know who they're referencing to when they all are named Mort.
Somehow she knows, because she's pointed out some of them specifically that she's very, very particularly fond of.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
That's all for comedy. Oh yeah, check this out. Ready?
That shot, though, look at it.
That's a good shot. I said that's a Witcher 3 or Witcher in general shot that everyone knows.
My adoring fans.
Look at me. Look at this sketch-ass comic book looking art style.
I think it's neat.
Look at those cutie skulls. Did you see them in the
Oh,
top
yeah,
left?
the money that doesn't exist.
3 squillion Ferabucks. Or did he say, or were these the freedom coupons? I think they were the freedom coupons. Later he says, totally not made up.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. See, look at the little skulls around him.
Yep.
That means he bad guy.
If it wasn't clear already, we're just going to add some special bad guy effects.
Like lightning and Kirby Crackle Dots.
Kirby Crackle Dots.
Yeah, you ever seen that? It's a comic book, famous comic book. Tune in next time.
Yeah, we got... yeah.
I know how to time things correctly.
You want to finish that? We got another 30 seconds. Woo! You gonna finish that idea?
30 seconds.
22.
He's a comic book guy. He's helped Stan Lee on stuff.
Stan Lee.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess time for
Anyway.
end slate of 10 seconds. Go.
I mean, the end slate's fine. We don't have to even show or have gameplay in the background.
Oh, wait. The end slate's fine?
No, I'm saying our end slate. Anywhere.
Oh, yeah. Duh. Because we can just keep going.
Yeah.
I'm all trying to sync everything with the video when I don't need to anymore.